This is the X8 Pro RoboVac from our sponsor Eufy Clean, and it's just about the most compact auto-emptying robot vacuum I've ever seen, with the main goal of taking care of your floors and carpets for you for up to 45 days with basically no input from you at all, which is so important for those in the tech community like myself who would much rather spend their time with tech or of course with your friends and family. Now, if you're wondering how it's able to automate everything for 45 days straight, well, it's due to the combination of the X8 Pro's large capacity 2.5 liter bacteriostatic dust bag, which safely stores dust and debris for up to 45 days, being super easy to replace. And the second part of the equation is the X8 Pro's patented pet hair active anti-tangle brush design, which makes 89.3% of pet hair get sucked up into the dustbin instead of getting stuck, which means far less maintenance from you compared to other RoboVacs. And yes, it still does include a little tool to cut long hairs off the brush roll further down the road, and I placed it conveniently into the self-empty station for safekeeping. Now, as far as cleaning the carpets, this thing does an excellent job because of Eufy Clean's Deeper Cleaning V5 with their twin turbine suction system with 2 times 4,000 PAs of strong suction power, giving you 1.8 times the cleaning performance on the carpet, leaving nothing in between. Now, there were 2 other things that really impressed me about the X8 Pro, including the reliable app and the cleaning performance for the floors. But first, I've got to show you how easy it was to unbox and set up. Everything was laid out very nicely, and most of the components were set up right out of the gate, including the pre-bagged dustbin that was so compact and light I could lift it with one hand. And I love how the power plug has a little slot so it looks clean on the back and doesn't interfere. The vacuum itself comes jam-packed with a bunch of sensors, including the AI mapping sensors on the front and a bumper design for if it bumps into things like small table legs. The wheels adjust up and down to increase cleaning performance on rugs, and it comes with a pretty large dustbin on the inside with a filter, which of course vacuums up into the base station automatically. It even comes with a mopping feature with an included mop pad that's attached using Velcro so you can wash it later, and that attachment snaps on very easily onto the vacuum and can be removed by holding down this button on both sides. The included water tank is very easy to remove and refill, which will keep the pad saturated with water for mopping the floors, and the entire base station sits on this plastic floor cover to avoid leaving any long-term water or moisture residue on your floors. Now, getting into the setup, it was super easy to just download the Eufy Clean app, choose the X8 Pro, and connect it to Wi-Fi within minutes with a little pop-up that had me update the firmware within moments and get it ready to go. To get started, the first thing you'll have to do is tap the quick mapping button, which will have the RoboVac drive around scanning your entire floor, giving you this super detailed map on the main screen of the app. So all you have to do is tap the play button and it'll get right to cleaning. The vacuuming performance was very impressive, picking up huge, unrealistic piles of crushed tortilla chips that I left, and that was actually before I went into the settings and set the suction power to the max. It did a really good job hugging the corners while navigating around them with a nice back and forth path to make sure nothing is missed, and even if the brush does sometimes knock a little bit of crumbs around, it comes back around again and sucks them right up. And while vacuuming, it's also mopping behind it with the mop pad that's automatically saturated with water, and to my surprise, it actually works quite well. You can see the reflections in the light wherever it mops around. Now, it's recommended to take the mop pads off if you want to clean your carpets, which is super easy and simple to do, but they also have the no-go or no mop zone features, so I set one up for my living room rug so it's gonna avoid it when the mop pad is installed. I also tried out the zone cleaning feature, which is great for spot cleaning under the dining table after dinner if that's all that you want it to clean, and it did an excellent job navigating around and under all of the chairs. And best of all, it's got a ton of extra settings to customize, including scheduling your cleanings on a daily basis or whatever else. And with the default settings, it'll come back and vacuum up all of the dust out of the RoboVac's dust bin straight up into the 2.5-liter dust bag, so you could just leave it to do its thing for a month and a half before easily replacing the bag. So with that said, I'm very impressed by the cleaning performance, especially for carpets with its 2 times 4,000 PAs of suction power and pet hair active anti-tangle technology. So if you're interested in checking one of these out, you can use the link in the description below to buy one today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.